Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you beautiful souls out there. I hope you're able to get out in nature like Starlight is. And what a beautiful day. I got out here in the right time. And anyway, I hope you're getting out in nature, and I hope you're, getting that alone time. And also, it's important to have balance by, spending time with people that will uplift you and not put you down. Plus, if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and you could find me on YouTube, and that is at Starlight, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman. Plus, you can give this video a thumbs up, and you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. Plus, don't forget, you could check out my playlist, and you can also share my videos with your family, your friends, an alligator, and a cat. I don't want them together though. And after that, you can also check me out on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. And anyway, here we go. It's my first time coming out here today at this big lake here. And I'm not even sure where I'm at, but this is where Starlight is today, is out here at this big lake. And so anyway, I want to reach out to all of you and ask you, have you been noticing strange changes going on with your family members? And I ask this is because I've been going through this for a period of time, and I'm just going to scan through here so you can see what I'm looking at here as I'm standing here on the sidewalk. And I have been communicating with other people. Let me see if I could zoom this in here. And, I have people that are, really going through a hard time, and not only because of the holidays, it's because their family members are acting strange, they're acting weird, and, it's been very hard. So I do, one lady I know that, her daughter is acting strange, and like she's seeing some weird stuff, and she also has problems with her son. And I know another person, and that person's close to me, where it's amazing, he's having problems with his daughter, and not only his daughter but his mom and dad, and he's like, what in the world is going on? Like it just, like, through our whole life, you think that you're going to be with your family forever. And it's really sad, is because there are people that can't have kids. They would love to have kids. And then there's people that have families, and, they end up having problems. But these kind of problems are not your everyday kind of problems. These are kind of odd and, out of the blue, like it catches you off guard, these kind of problems that I'm talking about, and, there's where people are acting strange towards their loved ones. The one person that I do know that's close to me, it's like, his mom and dad are disowning him, and his daughter has been saying stuff, so he's going through a hard time. So I just want to check in with all of you. And is your family acting strange or out of sorts with you, and you don't know where this is coming from? You don't know how this all started. Everything was going great, and then out of the blue, they're acting funky with you, and they don't want to talk to you. They might even block you on Facebook or things like that. If you please reach out to me on this YouTube channel and leave a comment down below, letting me know, because more people need to be aware of these things. And I'm not talking about when people have troubled families and stuff like that, and then they stop seeing each other. No, this is just, like no warning, and just bam, shit hit the fan. And that could be really nasty. But I just want to reach out and see how many people are struggling with, with their families, where, they love their family, but they're not, like, respecting them. they're saying some crazy ass shit, and you're like, what? You know, like, what is going on with my family? You know, like, how come they're acting this way now towards me, where maybe they should have done this a long time ago, but now when everything you think should be going good, things are not going good. So let me know if you're struggling with family members, and they could get really, these family members could get really mean and nasty, you know. And I was going through this years ago, and that's why I'm no longer in New York, you know. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to move on, and I am, you know, I needed to get out of my comfort zone. I practically lived in New York almost my whole entire life. I needed change. I needed to get out of where I was. God was going to do a work in my life. So, and that is why I'm out here. So I've had to let a lot of family members go. Not that I talk to them every day. No, I love them from a distance. That's how this is for Starlight now. A distance, that means, you know, once in a while I'll call up and check in and see how they're doing, but those are really short conversations, you know, and just, and then I have to go. And so there's times that if we are dealing with family members that, you know, that are acting strange and doing crazy stuff, and, you know, you might have to let them go. And, you know, it's really, it's going to save you a lot of stress by letting go instead of holding on to, you know, people, and not just people, but things that, you know, no longer love and support you anymore. Look at that, my babies. So it is wise to really think of the people that you have in your life, and, you know, are they like disrespecting you? Are they, you know, taking advantage of you? Are they, you know, there's so many things I can name, like disowning you, you know, they're like, they don't even want to look at you. And, you know, we all come from different family members and, you know, family backgrounds, I mean. And what is going on here is, it's a big wake-up call about the way we're in a matrix here, and that this is like a stimulation, not Mother Earth, but so that is hard to actually understand. And so a lot of things are going to happen, a lot of things are going to shift in this world. And so it's a test to all of us. You know, we're being tested by God with the universe to see, you know, are you going to just keep these people in your life and let them do what they're doing? Because I have given advice to people, and they could take it or leave it. And that's how it goes with all of us. You know, you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. And so they have to decide on their own. But like, if I give you advice and say, well, you know, you think that's getting worse now, wait until later, it's only going to get better. And people might want to take the advice, and then other people might not want to take the advice. But if you don't take a good advice from somebody that is really loving and supporting you and care about you, and then you do things your own way, and then later on down the road you find out, that person told me this stuff was going to happen, I didn't listen, and now things are getting worse. They were right, things are actually getting worse. And you got to let these people decide on their own what they're going to do in their life. You can't force anybody to do anything, but, you know, they got to learn on their own whether they're going to hang on to these people that are disrespecting them or taking advantage of them and stuff like that. You can't force them to do anything. They have to learn this on their own. They have to go through the pain, you know, of people disrespecting them and using them, taking advantage of them and stuff like that. So you can give advice and you can tell them, hey, I love you, but, you know, really, if you don't let this person go, that stuff is going to keep on going on. And you're not going to have any peace. They're going to cause a lot of chaos in your life and a lot of stress in your life. So sometimes we just got to let them figure it out on their own, Because a good friend actually is somebody that's going to let them know is, I see what you're going through, and if you don't, do something about this is not going to get better. And you can't force them to do nothing. They got to do it on their own. And that is a true friend, is that you tell your friend things that they might not want to hear, but you only do it because you love and care for them and you want to see the best. It's not that you're trying to control them, it's that you love them enough that you're willing to use your voice to let them know that what they might be going through, they might have to let those people go. And you might even have to let that friend go, and let them figure it out. You just got to let them go through the pain. It's called tough love, and that happens even with family members, with parents and their children and stuff like that. There's times that tough love has to come and play, and where you have to. That tough love is hard because it's painful. I have somebody in my life right now that's teaching me some lessons, and I'm very emotional. I am a very emotional Virgo, and no doubt about it. I do have a huge heart, and I realize, my friend is really not trying to hurt me. He's really trying to help me. He's trying to get me prepared for things later on. But it's not that easy, to notice that at all times, so you really got to know the people in your circle, whether they're your friends, whether they're, trying to help you out or control you. Are they trying to play head games? Are they trying to manipulate you? So you got to figure this out, with each person in your life. Are they showing me something that I need to get ready for? And so it can be painful, with family members or friends or loved ones that we have in our life, when we have to do that tough love. And just like bringing up kids, I do this still with my kids, is, I always said that they were, not just my kids, but they're my friend, because they knew me. They understood their mom. They knew I was real with them, and they knew I wasn't lying to them, so of course, that's how hopefully parenting should be, but it's not always that way. So tough love is when, there's people out there that are going to tell you things and you don't want to hear. Who wants to hear that you got to make changes, or you got to, like somebody has told me a few times in my life that I got to get thicker skin. And I'm sorry about that noise there. So, and yes, I'll tell you what, if you're going to live in this world, you do got to get thicker skin, because this is not an easy world to live into out here. And, so there are times that we got to get thicker skin so we can handle the things that this world has out here, and how people are going to treat you, how, we're going to be tested all the time. And so I have told a couple of these people, I'm like, yeah, this is why this is happening, is because we're going to be tested with our family. Are we going to let our families hold us back when we want to go and do something? Or, are you going to just keep on having your family members or even friends to just use you and take advantage of you? And you then later on you complain about, oh yeah, you keep on repeating that same story. Woe is you because, my friend or my family, they're treating me like shit. I don't know why they're, you're mind blown because of the pain that you're going through, of how they're disrespecting you or what they're saying, and how they're affecting you in a negative way. And but then, you don't do nothing about it, and then you just, you just complain to other people about your problems, but you're not doing anything with the situation or the problems to make any difference in your life. So it would be your fault then if you know that there's something that you need to let go of, or people that you need to let go of, but you hold on to them and then, just complain about how horrible they are. Well, those are things that you have to learn on your own is to, we have to let go of people sometimes that are, mistreating us and not respecting us. So it's really important, and it's not an easy thing to do. Yeah, this could be your mom, this could be your dad, or your brothers or sisters, your aunt, your uncle, grandma, grandpa. It could be your best friend, or, you could be married to this person. You could be actually, sorry, I gotta move the phone around a little bit. You could be married to this person that is disrespecting you and not loving you and supporting you like you thought they would. So if you don't take good advice from people that say, yeah, maybe it's your time to move on, from that relationship, let them go, because they're only pulling you down. And this is the way this matrix is that we are being tested all the time with the people in our life. No matter where you are, it doesn't even have to be a family or a friend. It could be somebody out in the public, that tests you one day. And, we all have a choice on how we're going to respond every day. I got a funny story for you. It's kind of funny. I can't believe this happened, but Starlight gets along great with Frosty the Snowman, but but Santa Claus and Starlight, we have issues, So I was in a library most of the morning today, doing my stuff and making videos and editing and going on a computer, and I didn't know, but they were having like a craft fair. Of course, it's all Starlight's worst things. It was all stuff with Christmas that they were having, a fair, an arts and crafts fair, before the holidays, and then I kept on using the bathroom, so I had to go past this arts and crafts sale, and so I went back and forth. I don't know, I gotta probably go see a doctor on this problem, but so anyway, I had to go to the bathroom again, so I had to go through that hall to get to the bathroom. I had to go past all these people that are in the hallway trying to sell coffee and water and different things like that. And you can't see it when you go around the corner until you get around the corner, then you could see it. But so I went in the hallway, went around the corner, and who was there? Santa Claus. Man, I'll tell you what, that really messed me up. I felt like my daughter the first time she actually sat on Santa Claus's lap, where she was screaming, because she did not like Santa Claus at all. And so that's how Starlight is. Starlight, I wanted to pop that Santa Claus so bad. I was tested today. Is Starlight gonna flip out on Santa Claus in the library? Whew. I tell you, I had to take a couple breathers in the bathroom. I'm like, man, and he was as fake as they all come, So Starlight does have issues with Santa Claus. You don't want to dress up as Santa Claus to try to surprise Starlight at Christmas time. Absolutely not. But I just was like, that guy's costume for Santa Claus, man, I could see his beard right through it, and it was sloppy looking. And I'm thinking, yeah, because the way Starlight is about Santa Claus, I have a different name for Santa Claus. It's called Satan Claus, because why would Santa, if Santa's such a good person, why would Santa lie to all the children, So why would Santa want to lie to all the children, about that he flies in the air and goes through people's chimneys and eats their cookies? So that is anyway, I don't want to get too much on that, but yeah, Starlight and Santa Claus has issues. It's not me, it's really the Santa Claus part. So anyway, because of time on this, I really hope, I don't know if you're having problems with your family. Are they treating you odd and strange, so you might have to let them go, and you could do it however you want to do it. You can communicate with them, and they might deny everything that you claim that they're doing, because they might threaten you, you know. I mean, it is really weird, the stuff that's going on with the people. I know where, you know, the one lady, her daughter freaked out because her mom went over her house and the mom never called her up, and the daughter freaked out like she was, you know, had spirits in her, you know. And so it is really bad, sad to know that these people out here are having issues with their family. And you know, so it's all up to you. I can't force you to do anything as far as you know, telling you what to do. You got to figure that out on your own. But if you don't listen to good advice, don't go around complaining about the whole problem over and over again, because it's only going to get worse. You know, it isn't going to get better. It's you're being tested. God's trying to pull you away from those people for a very good reason. You know, those people, God knows what they're going to be doing later on. And if you hold on tight to people, you know, that are not there loving and supporting you, is the best thing is to do is to let them go. And, you know, hey, I love you from a distance. That's what can I say? Well, anyway, I love you so much. This is Starlight. You could give this video a thumbs up. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel. Plus, you can also leave a message down below. Beep, beep, beep. And you can also follow me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman. I'm just going to give you a quick view since I'm at the other end. I love fences. Starlight, I love these kind of fences, but this is a beautiful view like this. And all the way to there. So yes, this is Starlight. I love you so much. You have to decide on the people that you keep and the people that you say, hey, I'm going to just love you from a distance. I really am. I want to protect my energy and my be stress free, so you don't have to hold on to people that are not there loving and supporting you. This is Starlight. Namaste. This is Starlight. Love, light, and peace.